This is the video for ULA activity number 8. So we're just gonna jump into our assignment. So this one was basically we're just gonna factor. I'm not gonna worry about finding the letters on the back of the page. I'm really just focused on factoring, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So let's start with 1. So number 1, a good method we could hear is grouping. I'm just gonna do what I kind of showed you guys in class how I do it and organize it. I'm gonna find out what the two numbers I need to multiply to get to and the number I need to add to. So that's a negative 30 and positive 7, which is negative 3 and 10. Because when you add those together, you get positive 7. Then we're going to separate that 7x into our positive 10x and our negative 3x minus 6. Then we're going to do our fun little grouping. We group the two, and we are going to take out what they have in common, which here in that first one is 5x, leaving us x plus 2. Then we're going to take out negative 3 out of here, and from that we should get an x plus 2. Then, since x plus 2 is one we can pull out because they both have one, and then we are left with what we have left, our 5x minus 3, and that is our answer for number 1. Alright, number 2. Number 2, I'm going to first take out what they all have in common, right? We can take out a 2 here. So doing that first leaves us 3x squared minus 17x plus 10. So from there, I'm going to do the grouping again. The grouping here would be, you're just going to do the inside of those parentheses like normal. So we would have a 30 and a negative 17, which would be a negative 15 and negative 2. So from there, we're then going to split that negative 17 up. So keep that 2, then 3x squared, and then we're going to do a minus 15x minus 2x plus 10. And how I know which side or which I need to split, like when I'm writing these two here, I'm keeping in mind what do they have in common with the 3x squared or the 10. So that's kind of where I'm getting there. So then again, we're going to group our 2. So we have our 2 and then 3x squared minus 15x, something in common, 3x. Then that's x minus 5. Then we can take out a negative 2 from negative 2x and positive 10. So from there, we get an x minus 5. Because the goal here, again, you want to have where these two are the same thing. So that's leaving 2. Then, write this one first, x minus 5. Then what we have left are 3x minus 2. Alright, and that's all for number 2. Number 3. Number 3, want to take out that 5 first, leaving 3x squared minus 5x minus 8. Then from there we can do that grouping again if we want. So negative 8 times 3, negative 24, and negative 5. So a key, let's see, negative 24 and negative 5, we could do an 8 and a 3, right? But we would need this negative 8 to get that negative 5 when we add those together. So keep that 5 there. Let's split up that negative 5. Or negative 5x, sorry. And then negative 8x minus 8. So we just split up, again, that negative 5x. Take out what we have in common here, which is a 3x, leaving an x plus 1. Minus, and then we have we want to make this an x plus 1, so we're just going to take out a negative 8. So by doing that, we're left with an x plus 1. And then finally, let's collect what we have. We have an x plus 1, we have a times 5, and we have a times with our left 3x minus 8. Alright, number 4. Number 4, again, this is something we can pull something out, right? We can divide everything by 3, leaving 2x squared minus our 7x plus 3. Then from there, let's split up our negative 7. Let's figure out what we can split it up to. So we have a 6 and a negative 7, and that, if we multiply these two, we get a positive 6, but when we add these, we get a negative 7. So let's split up that negative 7 again. We have 3, 2x squared minus 6x. See, because if you notice here, we couldn't divide that 2x in 1, right? We wouldn't get anything similar. So, but that 6x is there. Then 1x plus 3. Then we are going to take out what we have in common here. So we have a 2x we can get out of here from these two. So x minus 3. And then we're also, if you see here, we're left with an x minus 3. Because you only can take out negative 1 out of there. So there. And then what we have left is a 3. And then our x minus 3. And then what we have left are 2x minus 1. That was what was left here.